So all in all, it's KTM RC8 has a lot of pros to it. You know, I'm obviously not riding it a shit ton, so I can't label everything as good and or bad. But from the time I do have on it, the seat is definitely hard. The foot position makes it seem as though your knees are about to touch your elbows. But those two really, and the tank, not being able to rest my arm on it, but those three issues, you know, may not be a problem for most other people. For me, it's a turn off. But like the way the handlebar just swoop back a little bit so your elbows are tucked in, and that way it keeps your wrists at a nice even level. You don't get wrist fatigue. The way everything's adjustable to you is definitely a massive plus. I mean, the power of this thing is more than you'll ever need. I mean, I say that about the Panigale, but it's true about this as well. You don't need this much power, but fuck it, why not, you know? The way your legs actually get sucked into the tank is also pretty damn cool, because like I said, when you're sitting on it, it feels wide, but when you bring your knees up, it's nice and narrow and comfy as far as your leg lock goes. So like I said, there's a lot of good things about it. Those three issues may not be issues to you guys, but are issues to me. If you guys are looking for a nice all-around bike that doesn't have any electronics to interfere with your riding, this is the bad boy to get. I definitely will tell you that. Definitely a fun bike, the RC8 KTM. I'm on this s1000rr again. What can I say? I love this bike. It is a great all-around bike. It does everything pretty damn perfect. The only thing it doesn't really do, it just tickle my fancy, and it's really just a personal preference. But you know, I've done a review on this already, so I'm not going to go crazy on review. Just going to go right around with it. Especially meaning that there's a lot of dipshits out today, apparently. Hey, way to look in your mirror. Way to go, good job. But you know, I'll tell you what, going from bike to bike to bike to bike is really fucking cool. It always makes you feel like a journalist somewhat, and I've never ever thought of myself that way, but it's definitely a fun thing to do. You know, I hope you guys take away what I say about these bikes and you know, understand what it is I'm saying, because you know, I have been riding for several years. I've been on a lot of different bikes, put a lot of miles on them, and you know, motorcycling is something I've just come to love, just more and more the more I do it. And it sucks that happened to me, but it just reaffirms that I love motorcycling that much when I get out of it for a couple weeks, a month or so that I've been out, and you know, get this chance, this opportunity to ride bikes like this s1000rr, you know, the KTM RC8, you know, the 899, which I'm so glad I got to ride that thing. I love that bike. It's just fucking awesome. It's funny that there's people that have so many different opinions about how they like their bike to be, because two guys, one of them was on this bike, the other one was on the 899, and I asked him, I was like, so how'd you like the 899? He's like, it goes, but it's way too loud, and when you sit on it, it smashes your nuts. I'm like, if you don't like the 899, you're not gonna like the 1199s, so I wouldn't even try it. But you know, I thought the 899 was ungodly comfortable. It's just that, it's that difference of perspective on how things are. And you know, the kid that rode this bike, you know, been riding for a couple months, and he's riding a bike like this. But I think that's stupid. A little bit. I feel it's ego driven, so you know, I don't think he should have been on it. But he was eyeing the 1199, and the guy at the shop was like, you know, I don't want him riding that. and he made up some lie or some bullshit story of why he can't ride that bike, which is a good choice. I mean, if you thought this bike is fast, and it is, this bike is forgiving. I'll give BMW that. It's so refined, it's so forgiving that, you know, screwing up isn't that seen that easily on this bike. Someone that's young shouldn't be riding a bike like this unless they've had a lot of years on them. Shouldn't ride the Ducati because they are hard bikes to ride. They are really fast, and they'll get you in a lot of trouble if you don't fucking pay attention to what it is you're doing and you just ride just to haul some ass. Riding just to haul ass will get you in trouble. You gotta ride to enjoy the ride itself. I like going fast, don't get me wrong, but I also enjoy being out in the elements. I gotta fucking find the damn turn signal, it's in a different spot. But I like being out in the elements. I like being completely in control of the only thing around me, you know? Like, this bike is you. And that's it. And that's what I fucking love about motorcycling. It's that freedom. We're gonna see about getting a little bit of speed up on this turn up here. Nothing crazy, mind you. It's some fun. Tell you what though, my fucking jacket keeps catching me in the back, so it's like I'm using a parachute. Alrighty. Let's have some fun. You don't want to be spitting out here at well over 100 miles an hour. That's how you get cops called on you. When you spit out of a on-ramp like this, hauling ass, people tend to say something. And downshift, and downshift, and downshift. I do like this bike, man. It's fun. But now that I've changed the modes from rain, which he had I guess for those guys earlier, to race now. Ooh, this bike, I mean, it gives you just as much of that fucking gut rush that Ducati does. It's just, it's so forgiving. Like, you want a bike that is just so awesome, but easy to ride. You know, this is it. You want a bike that's so awesome, but really hard to ride. The Ducati's it. And I just wanted a challenge, man. That's all it is. I just wanted a challenge. And I definitely found it with my Ducati. This bike, though, whew, you saw me go. So what we'll say about this BMW that my Ducati does not have is when this light comes on, your fuel light, right beside it says range and how many miles you have. Now how accurate that is, I don't know. But, I mean, holy shit, that's awesome. Oh, what a beautiful V10 you are. Hello, Oregon. Fuck, that thing's sexy. Oh my god, that's nice. That thing is nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's fucking sexy. He thinks I'm gonna fuck with him. That's a nice fucking car. Anyways. Well, that's something you don't see every day. A shirtless guy doing something on the sidewalk. I'm really confused at what's going on over there. But it's funny nonetheless. He's like waving on over, come on over. Come on over to the shirtless guy. What's up, bro? You even lift? You even lift, homie? Oh, sad. You even lift, homie? Come on to hit me. Look at my saggy man pecs. Oh, I got no hair in my armpits. Look at me. Grabbing my ball sack. Look at me go. I'm so glad I have a GoPro because I get to see shit like that. That's fucking awesome. Oh my god, that's great. I live in Scottsdale. I can do whatever I want. That's Raptor. Yo, oh hell yeah, let's fucking martial arts that pole. Look at me go. My wife in front of me drinking her Monster, but because I'm on a bike, I obviously can't fucking drink it, but I can do that, and that's all that fucking matters.